hiring in the government sector.
Mhm.
There are so many positions open in Ontario Health or maybe public sector, federal sector, but somehow what I want to understand is that hiring process completely different? Is the resume completely different? There is something called as skill matrix. Is that completely different? How can one crack a government opportunity if he or she is hiring for any position like PA or anything?
Yeah, so that's a very interesting area. So um, government
Start from the
has,
beginning. Like
yeah.
how should one apply for this kind of positions?
So again, the application process will remain the same, right? You have to apply with your resume, but government jobs, they do have their own specific skills metrics. Um, so
That's very
sometimes
complicated to fill
that's very
and
true.
has
True.
never been successful. Many students or many people that I talk to, they have always said, we fill this lengthy skill matrix, but no response.
Yeah.
What is the trick?
Yeah, I think that's where agency would be helpful, because agency know they would have done so many trial and error. They might even have a chance to talk to somebody from the hiring authority within government agency, because there has to be some point of contact with them. So they've agency usually have learned uh, that how to present yourself in a way, or how to create a metrics, so that that the you get selected, because they have a point system. So government have point system based on, they even give you points based on how much you are asking for, or how much money you are expecting. So they have their budget, and if you are above their budget, then you lose the point, right? So they select candidates based, they shortlist bunch of candidates based on the pointing system. So if you're not aware about how they work, or how exactly your skills metric should be, or how your resume should be, then you will not get selected. So I have seen, there is one candidate, we were applying for them for a government role, and she said that I've applied for this government job like 3 years ago, 2 to 3 times. I never heard back. She was highly qualified. There is no issue she would not get qualified, or at least not get interview. But because it was 3 years old, I said, let's take a chance. And we prepared her profile, we sent it over, and she got shortlisted. And she was like, I'm the same person, I have the same profile, same resume, but the way of presenting was different. So how you highlight your skill sets, how you highlight your how is it reflecting in skills metrics and resume both. It's a lot of work, to tell you the truth. It's not as you just don't send resume, or you don't just fill in the metrics and boom. Recruiters have to do a lot of work in order to actually make your profile look good. And
Upsell a
Right?
candidate. Upsell
Sorry.
a candidate.
To upselling a candidate. And that way you get the interview. But it's nothing new.
The
It's
process
the
is still the
same thing.
same.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is always a notion, right? Other companies don't ask for skill metrics; they require
Yes.
skill metrics. The
Yeah.
resume that I think normal company ask for is 2 to 3 pages long,
Mm.
right, crisp. But I think
Mm.
government resumes are a bit
They like
lengthier.
it.
They need more details, project
Yes.
names, project
Yeah.
customers, and some team names. It more looks like 7 8 pages of resume. This is at
Yes.
least my thinking.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely. They like details. They like precision, and they do have specific skills metrics. And yeah, and the thing is, and I think the reason is that they get lots of applications, right? And they use vendor management system. So if they have an opening, they just put it under vendor management system. So 10 agencies will get the same job opening, and they all work on it, and they all find candidates, and then they all have their quota, say three candidates. So they all send 3 candidates. Now imagine how many applicants they receive, even shortlisted, and out of that also they have to shortlist according to their point system. So it's a tricky thing, because I don't think they have a well maintained database, or they don't have highly invested TAs. um, so government, because of the volume of I think applications, they have a different way of sorting their applications.